Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, Aceholes? Welcome back to another Gwent video. Today, another net deck, but one that I'd imagine more people will be okay with. Not that I got complaints on the last one, but I know lockdown is controversial. Oh. I just got out of bed not too long ago, so excuse me. It is Team Elderblood's Koshchey Force of Nature list. I mentioned in my last, Big Dummies with Koshchey video that, I wanted to do a Force of Nature version, or variant using the card. Maybe even going a bit more all in with Caranthir for the double Koshchey. And, yeah, I found this on their latest meta report. I tried it for one game, which I recorded the gameplay, but no commentary, but I really want to show you that match. So the first match that you're going to see in this video is going to be pre-recorded, and I will be talking over it, after the fact. So I won't be explaining my thought process while I'm playing, but I will, of course, talk about the deck and about the gameplay that is unfolding on the screen. Because I really want to show it to you, because I was pretty happy with it. It was just I wanted to play a game with this just to test it out, and it was fun. But the other two matches, or I guess maybe three, because for the past two videos I ended on 4 matches due to circumstances. But the remaining matches will be as usual. I haven't played them yet. I will play them with live commentary and everything as normal. But yeah, it's Koshchey. It's all about triggering that Thrive, maximizing that sweet value. Adrenaline 4, it will spawn an Andrega larva whenever it thrives, so it's an engine, and a really powerful one at that only works for a few turns, but it's designed to be really powerful with only those few turns of functionality. Of course, it will work any turn, but spawning drones, you're clogging up the row for nothing. You're getting 1 point, who cares? But it, all that power concentrated in just 4 or 5 turns, maybe. That's pretty good. That allows us to, push medium length rounds. So we can just go for it. We can just go hard. So it's fairly traditional Thrive. It's Devotion, so we have Conqueror, Andrega Larva, of course, Riders for Thinning, Bruxa, Noonwraith. No Neckers, and I think that makes sense. Just because of the round lengths that we want to go to, and also because of Argaith and Winter Queen. This is in the deck just for thinning, and actually a pretty good amount of round 1 tempo. Since we're not playing a Wild Hunt focused deck, and it's not a Frost focused deck, the opponent probably won't expect the Argaith the first time, so they may play into it, and it plays for up to 12 points. And Winter Queen with Devotion is, a stronger, cheaper Roach that's also an engine, so it's a really good card, and that can really help us take round 1, which gives us full round control, which we really want, because round length is pretty important for us to be able to maximize our value and not overflow our board, and not have too few turns, because we want to get that sweet value. We have some big boys: Igern, Oswald, Goliath, a Kikimor Worker, a couple of Conquerors, Noonwraiths. All of these will be able to thrive up Koshchey a few times, and of course Force of Nature just spawning the big 9 power man himself, Woodland Spirit. It's very nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Since I will be doing more focused commentary over the first match you're gonna see, I'll be able to just talk more freely about the deck and the various cards there while we do that. One thing I do want to show, though, is that today, I normally don't care about the game boards, but today I actually got gifted the winter board from Dex Morgan, so thank you so much for that. So we're going to play with that. It is still winter, so it's still very fitting, and it's a nice gift, so of course we're going to use it. Anyway, let's jump into the gameplay. I'm obviously going to jump straight into recording, you know, the second and third match. So you won't see what I'm about to do until you've seen the first match. It can get confusing. It's gonna be mostly a normal video for you. Don't worry, it's gonna be mostly normal. It's just for me, it's gonna be slightly different. But I like that. Longtime viewers may remember that I used to do this a lot more, where I record the gameplay by itself and then do commentary over that, just to have super focused gameplay and super focused commentary, and not have to, you know, try to play the game and talk at the same time. I used to do that a lot before, but I think most people, including myself, prefer the live approach, where I play worse, but I can react to things and be stupid. But hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. Thank you for watching. If you do enjoy it, do consider liking and subscribing. Of course, when we hit 10,000, there will be a giveaway, and all of that will be announced during the normal video, so you don't want to miss a single video. So subscribe for that. But for now, just enjoy the gameplay, okay? I'm gonna click play. I'm gonna go play. You're gonna watch me play. Let's play. All right, we're going into the first match. Like I said, as you can see, my hands are off the keyboard, off the mouse. I am not currently playing. I played this last night. Well, I was just practicing with the deck, but I wanted to show you the match, and I'll be doing some commentary over it, just so you don't have to watch just the gameplay. I wouldn't want you to watch just the gameplay. So it's against Precision Strike Control, which, you know, could be scary, you know, because Control, right? But maybe I'm thinking more of Control decks, you know, before the expansion, because I feel like these Control decks have really been disappointing me lately. I mean, that's a good thing, because they kill less of my units, which is really good. But like they've been really disappointing in the Control department. Obviously, my opponent is getting a good start here. Circle of Lifing one larva, blowing up the other. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for him. And if I hadn't been going second, I would have been scared. I would have been pretty scared at this point. But of course, if I had gotten to go first, I could have played one larva. He would have played the Power Tech, and I could have played like Riders, just to get as many targets as possible to keep him off actually killing. And if he had started off with a Circle of Life, I would have been able to thrive larva outside of Power Tech range. Not if I played two, but if I play one, then sure. Yeah, he did have another Circle of Life. He's going to kill off that larva. I'm left with only one larva, but that's fine. I do have Art Gaze in hand, which is very nice. Like, that's... Like, I've tried some Force of Nature's Koshchey lists. Koshchey. Made my own, net decked. I tried various ones, but the reason that I was very particularly intrigued by this one is the Art Gaze and Winter Queen combo. Because I normally don't really consider that stuff outside of dedicated Frost decks, but it is pretty good. At least in like the first time you play Art Gaze in any given match, I think the opponent doesn't really expect it, because like, it's Force of Nature. You're playing Thrive stuff. They're not really expecting Frost, Art Gaze, that sort of stuff. I mean, some might. This is a net deck from a meta report, but I think it was like tier 3 or something like that, which is perfect for me. But it's pretty good tempo. Being able to set up Frost, which will immediately tick for 4, but actually have it be an 8-point tempo play is very nice. Our opponent still does get that pass, but I mean that's just what I wanted, right? Like, winning a card down is... I mean, if you're going first, that's usually how it goes. Of course, if you're going second, you have the opportunity of winning on even. But, you know, in a perfect world, that doesn't happen as often. So, like, I'm perfectly fine with it going like this. And, yeah, round control is really important. It's really, really important. Because, it depends on the matchup, but, like, we don't need or want a 10-card round. Like, Koshchey, like a perfect Koshchey, without, you know, playing it really early and spawning drones. Like, you play Karanthier as your 5th to last card. You get the Koshchey. Boom. I guess maybe 6th to last. And you'll get a drone. But then your other Koshchey will get full value. I guess it kind of doesn't matter. I guess it just kind of doesn't matter. I guess you... no, I guess the best thing to do is to Karanthier Koshchey on a turn when you're getting the larva, just in case it dies. Like if they immediately kill it, the first one dies to 5 damage. So if they immediately kill it, at least you still have an Andrega larva, and then you're playing second Koshchey, and it's great. You still have a lot of stuff going. Here I just take my opportunity to play the Frost. Like, I'm not expecting any value from this, really. Like, in the back, we're getting almost full value. We are getting full value now that he's playing the big agitator there. So we're losing 3 points in the front. So it's still a 9 for 9. You have to play it. You have to get out of your hand, especially because I was considering going for a 2-0 or at least a deeper bleed. And you don't want to establish Koshchey and then spend a turn playing White Frost. So I had to get it out. Hadn't quite made up my mind, but here I did make up my mind. I'm gonna commit 1 just to see what he does. Because like, even just 1 Koshchey, you'll see this later in the video. I mean, you actually see it now too, because spoiler alert, it gets heat waved. Even just 1 Koshchey is really powerful. It does so much. It does such a large amount. And the fact that he heat waved it, like I said, the first one, the one from Karanthier, it dies to 5 damage. I was expecting a Nature's Rebuke or something like that. But the fact that he goes and heat waves it, that tells me, okay, I'm gonna go all out on this push. And then he uses Curse of Corruption on a 7, and I'm like, okay, let's freaking do this. And I'm considering Oberon because I'm thinking, okay, we get the, if I get a Conqueror, we get the double Koshchey Andrega Larva spawn right away. But without having done the math completely perfectly and complete, I'm just guessing that it's better to get the double Thrive trigger from Oberon with as many Andrega Larva on the board as possible. Because, you know, Koshchey would have thrived from Oberon, but unless you get a Conqueror, he doesn't thrive again. But all these larvae will pretty much always thrive from Oberon. And like this final play here, like I'm still amazed at this final play. This is the first time I really got Koshchey going. It's also the first match, so what am I saying? Yeah. I haven't played Koshchey a lot. I've had some failed matches with Force of Nature, and then I obviously did the Big Dummies video with it. So I know it's good. I know what it can do. I know I should be impressed, and I am. But you don't think of it. You don't expect those amounts of Andrega Larva to come out. And see, my opponent is just dumping all his cards, and you could see when he got the Sentinel from his leader that he only pulled out 1 because my opponent had the shittiest hand. And that's that. It's friggin' hilarious. I love it. So that's the first match. I've already recorded the next ones, so enjoy that. Let me know what you think of this format. It won't happen a lot. I'll talk more about it at the end, but it won't happen a lot that I do this. But occasionally, I would like to do it just to, if I get a good match while practicing, I want to be able to show it. Anyway, the clip is almost over. Enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Go. Alright, I forgot to mention this, but I mean, I'm sure you understand. Since I got the winter board today, but I actually recorded the first match yesterday, that's why the winter board wasn't in that video. Just keep that in mind. Yes, woohoo. Nature's gift. You know, I would love a pair of larvae. Yes, that helps. They'll get killed, but it helps. We didn't get the frost stuff. Ooh, that's a shame. That's actually really bad. No frost stuff. Well, by now you have already watched the first match, so you know what it was, so I can talk about it. Precision strike, control. Which is why I'm kind of upset that it's going to be another Scoia'tael control list. At least it's going to be slightly different, but kind of boring. But hey, that's, you know, you take what you get. You got to try to win these matchups as they go, as they come. Should I kill that? I don't think I care. I think I just prefer the proper Thrive triggers. I think that's going to be okay. We have big boys, so dominance shouldn't be a problem. We also have tackle advantage, so really shouldn't be a problem. We just got to try to maximize. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. This is going to be 7 armor. That's going to be fairly difficult for him to deal with, unless he has Becker's Rock Slide. How deep is he going to go? You know, I think I'm just going to go with Goliath. I think that's fine. Because I don't think, unless he has like the perfect hand, I don't think he's gonna play me to the very end. So I don't think I'm really at risk of having to play Igern with no armor. Obviously I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But hopefully I won't be forced to play him or her. I don't, does it say? Which is a it. I don't know. I won't be forced to play it with very little armor. Hopefully until after he's passed. I don't know. Isengrim's Council for a Hamadryad. We're able to maintain dominance for now. Gotta use that to thin. I mean, we're doing fine on points, but obviously he has some pretty good engines that I won't be able to deal with. And here we're going to lose dominance. I could get it back. I could play Striga for maximum value here. I don't think Striga's actually going to be able to kill anything. But I'd have to go pretty tall with the Goliath, which puts us in range of a Heat Wave, which I'd guess he'd rather use on Goliath. This could be bad. I mean, I'm giving him a big target. I'd rather Heatwave Goliath than Ygern. And I'd rather he Heatwave this than Koshchey, I think. Are we gonna see it here? No, just everybody's favorite, Novigrad Injustice. Perfect. You love to see it. Now I'm gonna drop this Ygern. It dies to Nature's Rebuke, but at this point that's gonna happen. He's gonna push me to the very end. I was wrong. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's going second. And he's playing Point Vomit Scoia'tael, so of course he's gonna go for it. At least if he kills this with a Rebuke, he doesn't get the actual death blow. Because that's not how it works. Thank God. That would have been awful. Yeah, we both know you have it. There's no way you don't have it. You cannot tell me you don't have it. I wouldn't believe you. He does have a tendency of roping. That has happened. There we go. At least it's a slow play. Like, I have a pass here. Like, he has 2 points a turn here. Like, I'm not 10 points ahead. Actually, it would go back to his turn, so I'm like 6 points ahead. He would catch up pretty quick. I can play this for 10. Is that stupid? If he's just baiting me and he has removal for Ygern, but he's just pretending that he's not, so I will commit more. Does he have anything to gain from that? A shorter round, potentially? But does he want that? I mean, against Thrive, sure, maybe. No. No, he wants a long round. He's getting desperate. Unfortunately, this is just 5 points. It's not even 7. Despite there being snow in the air, there's no frost on the board. So I'm kind of done here. And this is going to take him to 59. So he still needs 11 points. I mean, if he has the heat wave, no? Okay. Well, that is exactly 11, right? Yeah. At least we got it out of him. Okay. Let's see what type of round he's going to give us. I'm personally very, very afraid. I don't want to draw into a Winter Queen here. That would just suck. He may push me. I have decent cards to counter a bleed, but of course, if he has good enough cards, he's gonna get at least one Koshchey out of me, which I don't want. I need them both. Please, master. I need both my spiders. What'd you kill? Oh my god. Of course. Of course it had to be that piece of shit. I don't know. That may have actually been kind of bad. I don't know. Okay, he got garbage, which I'm very happy with. I think I have to commit one, right? Just one. Or I can go for double beast. Which one is better here? I think he has removal for one beast. He must have. At least he got a very bad pull. Still a 10-point card, and it still has two counters left. God, I hate you. I'm glad. I'm glad that what's it called? Aneromancy doesn't give him Spirit Tip anymore. That is actually a significant nerf to this card. But it's still insane. But I may be able to actually hang on to this one Koshchey here, which would be great. I mean, on a pass, I catch up. If he keeps playing, I have a lot of points per turn. So I may be able to keep this. But I have to keep in mind Herald Gord. I definitely do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's only 10? Right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's played Aneromancy twice. That's 7. Herald Gord is 10. Oof. He was able to play such a weak play, and he's still barely ahead here. Well, we make it to round 3. Even cards. We still have our leader. We still have one Koshchey, which I'm guessing is going to get killed. Which is going to be very upsetting. I want Oberon. I need Oberon so desperately here. Look at all this garbage that's in my deck here. Oh, thank God. Oh, there's so much bad stuff in my deck. This is this is really bad. Please don't kill it. It's gonna get heat waved. Like, he hasn't spent freaking heat wave yet. And I'm not gonna have any targets. Like, I'm not gonna get Oswald. I'm gonna get one of these 3. Gil's into Ardgaith. I mean, that would be fair. The Gil's into Ardgaith is at least 6. Oh my God. Do you not have it? Have they ditched the removal? I mean, he has Triangle. But he decided to spend that very elegantly on his Alzur. I just says Tempering. Like, where's your removal, dude? Actually, now... Oh. I wanted Gil's. I wanted Gil's. But unless he has Irden, this is fine. Where's the heat waves? What happened to all their dumb cards? Is it just Alcer and garbage now? Why would you do that? I mean, with the cards that he played, if he had gone up against something like Movement, he would have had no removal for it. I don't know what that was. Mobilization, this could be... This could work. Could definitely work. Let's see. I want as many playable cards as I can. Right now, Koshchey is the only card in his hand I don't want to commit. Okay, that works. This works. It kind of sucks to go first. Because I would like to thrive on these. Mobilization. That's also a thrive. I guess we just thin the riders. Like, why not? It's the most proactive thing we have. I mean, this would be proactive as well, but... It would give him a 7 for 5 boiling oil, which I don't want. I really just need him to play some units, so I can play my Bruxus, get my Frost going. Alright.
Could have settled this amicably, you know.
This Bruxa is gonna die. It's gonna die pretty hard. Unless I boost it, but there's no point in that. I think we're going to see some forbidden magic here. I will be reporting this person to the government for using forbidden magic, but that doesn't stop us from seeing it. Are you actually going to... You know this is an engine, right? You know that, right? If I do this... No. No, that would not work the way I want it to. Really no way to kill those Revenants. That's a shame. Oh god. That's pretty perfect. Gotta say.
My ice will pierce both your hearts and minds.
Now I should be able to maybe kill a Revenant. Kind of have to see, unless he does that, which is very bad. He's gonna be a Kid Winning Knight just for points. Yeah, I can pull this up and kill it now. I won't get a lot of frost value, but at least it happens. This is fine. It's okay. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised to see Alcer in this as well. I mean, that's where I used Alcer the first time. Alright, let's see how quickly this dies. It was nice knowing you, Igor. You're a very nice snake. Worm, I guess, is the right term. Worm, worm, worm. Worm is the term. Okay. Well, that is definitely fine. I don't really care too much about that. If I can set up Goliath, then that's great. Okay, we got a pass. Very interesting. We obviously just gotta draw our best cards here and we can win. It's that simple. I don't appreciate this. I would like some better cards. I mean, larvae are fine. Actually, I don't want this. I don't want more larvae. Oh, I didn't want that either. Damn it. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Alright, but I mean, it's nice to show how the deck performs with a suboptimal hand, of course. If we do Naglfar into Coranthir, we do still have a lot of good stuff here. But I imagine we won't be so lucky. I'll take Albron too. Ooh, we got Coranthir though. I like that. I like that a lot. That's called gosh darn luck. That's what that's called. That was so lucky. We don't have a good Osril. We have 8. Osril for 8. Yep, that's fine. But he's losing points on this, so it's a decent trade. I don't mind it. I'm kind of all in here. Let's see, which card was on top? Beast. That's kind of bad. If we don't win this round, which I don't think we will, because he's going for it here. He is going for it.
So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
Well, we got his leader out. And as long as I don't get cocky and lose my card, if I don't lose my chance at losing my card disadvantage, how do you even say that sentence? Basically, if he's able to win this round a card up, that sucks. What? Why not kill it? I mean, how bad is this? Huh? How bad is this? Like, this takes no damage. So it's 6. It's 6 points. I have a 30-point lead. I don't care. Is it Regis? No. Okay, it's Fallow. That makes sense. Of course it's not Regis. Of course it's not Regis. Okay, that's a pretty good play. That's a very good play. But it doesn't do much. I gotta think. If I wait, this goes to graveyard. I have 11-point Osril, 9-point leader. We'll be on even cards. Or I can play Osril for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I think I like that. I think I like that the mostest. What's that?
For Koshchey! For freedom!
What's that? What's that you're doing? What's that bronze card you're playing? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
Koshchey is goddamn insane. Just having one of it is insane. And then, you know, Coranth there just, you know, he gives you the possibility of having two of it. He ensures, or he increases the odds of at least getting one of it. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. Yes. That's called card advantage right there. Not mattering at all. I respect the Revenants though. Revenants is a cool deck that I really do enjoy. Alright. How long is this? That's long enough. There will be no surprise fourth match today. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't plan on winning every match I play. It just happens. No, that's not it. But like, I know there are people who, very understandably so, want to see matches where I lose as well, and that's perfectly fair. I agree. Like I'm not. My primary objective with my content is to have fun, and you know, show fun things happening in Gwent. You know, try to deviate a little bit. Oh, you want to show fun, but you played Lockdown yesterday. Shut up, okay? Compared to some other stuff that's in the meta, Lockdown is very fun. But yeah, like my main goal is to just, you know, play Gwent, have fun, show decks that are fun to play. But I don't actively try to only show matches where I win. It's just, obviously for this one, I played one match yesterday. I played these two matches today. Okay, I won all of them. That's fine. Like, I could keep playing until I get matches where I lose. But a lot of the time, that would entail... No, not entitle, entail. That would entail me having to play against a bunch of meta stuff. Because that's usually what I lose to, is meta stuff. Like the overtuned stuff. Because, you know, despite what a very select few people seem to think, I think I'm a perfectly okay player. Especially with decks and archetypes that I've had some practice with. I haven't had a lot of practice with this particular deck. Like, I've only played 3 matches with it. But obviously Thrive, you know, big monsters, that sort of thing, I'm very familiar with. Like, when I'm familiar enough with an archetype that I actually know, like, the strengths, the weaknesses, and I can judge scenarios better based on experience and not just guessing, I think I'm a perfectly okay player. You know, you got to keep in mind that, you know, throughout all of 2020, I have, you know, gotten the pro rank almost every season. Every season I've tried, I've gotten the pro rank. And I know, getting the pro rank lately hasn't been that impressive. But, like, the reason it's not impressive is because everybody's net decking overtuned shit. But I never do that. So, I think the fact that I get the pro rank, it still matters a little bit, because I do not net deck tier 1 decks. I stay far away from anything that's overtuned, OP, oppressive. All those O words. A lot of O words. Obnoxious. That's an O word that fits those decks. So yeah, like I think I'm an okay player, and you know, as long as I am not continuously forced to play against like overtuned meta stuff all the time, which it happens sometimes. But when I am blessed with not having to deal with that for a few matches, you know, I have as high a likelihood of winning as most people I play against. I am in low pro rank. Like, I'm not up there with the actually really good players. I'm not. I'll never get there. I don't play enough. I don't play well enough to get there. So I'm in low pro rank. And against the people here, I guess maybe I have a pretty good likelihood of winning. As long as they're playing more fair decks. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you know, I'm trying to be a little bit kinder to myself and not self-deprecate too much. Only when it's funny. And I like to think that I'm a decent player. At least good enough. If you disagree, feel free to let me know. Others have. You know, apparently I misplay literally every round. And of course, yes, I'm a casual player. I don't live and breathe Gwent. I sit down for like an hour every day because I enjoy the game. I want to play this game every day. I sit down for an hour. I record it because I enjoy doing commentary and talking and producing videos and sharing them with you. And you guys are amazing, giving amazing responses. It makes it a really, really good, positive experience for me. I'm a casual player. I do this for fun. So of course I misplay. But like, it's not like I lose every match. I mean, I think. Can we check this? Here's my overall win rate. That's not me. Okay, see, first of all, you can see the matches here, right? Like, I don't have a lot of matches compared to some of these bigger boys and girls. But I have a positive win rate. And you may think, where are all these losses? Well, that's testing decks, matches that are so one-sided and boring that they wouldn't make it into the video even if I won. You know, a lot of stuff like that. But I win most of my matches, as you can see. And a lot of those losses are against, you know, overtuned meta stuff. And, you know, I'll admit, I like to live in this fantasy world. And I try to project that fantasy world into my videos. I want to show Gwent at its best. Like, that's the whole point of this. With the decks that I play, whether I build them or I find them and think, oh, that looks fun, I want to play that. And, you know, the matches I show, regardless of winning or losing, I want to show Gwent at its best. I want to show Gwent where people are being creative and having interesting matches with each other, or where the underdog deck is still able to beat the tier 1 deck. Like, those are the matches I show because that's the whole point of this channel, is that I want to show what Gwent could be. Like, how fun and awesome Gwent can be. You know, if just the balancing, you know, gets better and you know, you're a little bit fortunate with the matchups. And I guess in this fantasy Gwent, I'm a great player. Maybe I'm a bad player in normal Gwent, but in fantasy Gwent, I'm one of the best. Alright, I've talked enough. Thank you for watching, and if you listened to all that, thank you for listening. I know a lot of you do, and I really appreciate that, because I would hate to sit here and, you know, talk and talk and talk, and just feel like, okay, nobody's going to listen to this. Because I talk because I care. Like, I really enjoy this game. I care a lot about this game and about the community, and especially about those of you who watch my videos, of course. And that's why I get excited and I get like hyped up and I want to talk and I want to discuss everything. And it would suck to do that and feel like, okay, but nobody's gonna listen to this. So I appreciate that a lot of you do. I really do. It means a lot that I'm not. Yes, I'm by myself. I'm talking to a microphone and a camera, but I know people are listening, and I really appreciate that. You know, it makes me feel less alone in the world. Not that I feel very alone, but if I did, I would feel less so, thanks to you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. There are buttons down below. I reference them all the time. Like and subscribe. Almost half of you watching aren't subscribed, which is weird. And I know that there's no point in talking about that at the end, because only the people who are actually subscribed and loyal, devoted followers, will watch until now. So I'd say almost 100% of you watching now are subscribed, so there's no point in bringing that up. Sorry. I'm gonna go now. I still have to record the commentary for the first match. Hope it was good. Hope you enjoyed that too. Let me know what you feel about that format. That's important. Obviously, it won't be a major thing, but I do want to practice more with decks, just so I can provide a little bit better gameplay. And I want to record the gameplay while I practice, just in case I get something good. And of course, I don't want to sit and do live commentary when I'm just practicing and not technically making a video. So it's going to have to be like that, but it's going to be like one match out of 3 in like every few videos. Like, it's not going to be every video. It's never going to be more than one match. So just let me know if it's okay, if you like it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and hope to see you again soon. Until then, bye.